In this central Arkansas market, the homes that sell are gone in less than 2 weeks. And the ones that don't sell often just expire without a single offer. And here's what surprises people. The difference frequently is not price, it's actually presentation. So today I'm giving you 5 low cost things that I do if I had a house in Sherwood or Maumelle or Benton or Bryan or Little Rock before it ever hits the market. None of them are a renovation. All of them are worth real money though at the closing table. So let me set the stage for you because the why here actually probably matters as much or more than the what. So across all of Central Arkansas right now, a correctly priced home sells in under 2 weeks at nearly full price, about 98 to 99%. But for every home that closes, a striking number of listings expire without selling. And price can be a part of that, but I'm talking about pricing appropriately. The other piece is condition, and probably more importantly, again, is presentation. And here's the reality of how buyers shop in 2026. They're scrolling the listings on their phone before they ever pull into your driveway. So your photos and your videography are competing against every other home at your price point, side by side in the same search, literally at the same time. So if your home looks tired or cluttered, or there's a toilet seat up, or there's clutter on the counter. So everything I'm about to walk through is really about winning that comparison, both online and once they're standing in your living room. And the best news is that none of this requires a big budget. It's all very, very doable. You're not competing just on price alone. You're competing on typically the first 5 photos or the first 7 to 10 seconds of your video. And a quick story about these 2 houses where the better prepped one is always going to sell faster. Presentation is the cheapest lever a seller has, and most people tend to ignore it. So number 1, and this is the single highest return for the money, paint. Fresh, neutral paint, soft whites, warm grays, calm light tones makes a home read clean, bright, move-in ready, both in the photos and in person. That smell of fresh paint works. In a home that's been lived in and loved for 15 or 20 years especially, a single weekend of paint can take a decade of how the house feels to a buyer. So focus your dollars on the spaces buyers weigh most. Your main living areas, the kitchen, the primary bedroom, the bathrooms. And if you've got a bold accent wall or really personalized color, purple, orange, red in any room, it's really the first one we want you to neutralize. You want buyers to be able to imagine their furniture, not reacting to your color choices or your personal opinions. So paint specifics. Neutral doesn't mean boring. It just means it's a blank canvas for a buyer. And don't forget that trim and doors, if they're scuffed, ages a whole room. Even just the front door, that's probably the most important piece. An entry can change the first impression. Your door has to be clean. It has to be freshly painted. Number 2, declutter and depersonalize. This one literally costs $0 and it punches way above its weight. Buyers need to picture their life, not yours, in the house. So you're selling it. You're not living there. So clear the kitchen, clear the bathroom countertops down to almost nothing. Literally, if you're not going to use it in the next 3 weeks, put it in a box. Put it in a box so that your storage looks generous instead of stuffed. Take down the bulk, all your family photos, your personal mementos. It's great you went to Alaska last year, but a buyer doesn't care. I know the last part feels strange. It's your house, it's your memories, but we're not selling those. We're selling a house. The goal is to help a stranger fall in love with the space and imagine their own life unfolding in it. Every personal item is just a tiny reminder that this is still somebody else's house. So boxing things up also gives you a head start. You got to do it anyway. So put your stuff in a box. If you're not touching it in the next 3 weeks, it goes in a box in the garage. So pack like you're moving because you are. Half empty closets read as tons of storage to a buyer. So if it's summer, pack away every winter item, every sweatshirt. Reassure them this isn't about your taste. It's about the buyer's imagination. So Reassure them there's plenty of storage. Number 3, lighting and fixtures. Swapping out dated fixtures that are dim, builder grade for clean, modern ones, and putting bright, consistent bulbs. Did y'all hear me? Bright, consistent bulbs in every single socket. This is a small budget item with an outsized effect. Dark rooms photograph poorly and show poorly. They feel small, they feel confined, and they feel old. Walk your home at the time of day buyers will see it in the evening, and notice every dim corner, every burned out bulb, every mismatched light temperature. I can't say that enough. A few updated fixtures with matching bulbs and opening all your blinds, keeping them open, make a room feel bigger, newer, and more expansive than it actually is. Light, natural light sells. So again, match your bulb temperature so that rooms don't look patchy on camera. If you have all warm bulbs, the whole house should be warm. If you have daylight, they all should be daylight. Open every curtain, every blind before every showing and all the photos. Also, knobs, door handles, those can all be easily changed out and they work. Curb appeal, because the very first photo a buyer sees is what? The front of your house. And it's also the first thing they see when they pull up for a showing. You want that first impression to say, this home is cared for. Fresh mulch, trimmed shrubs, a mowed and edged lawn, a clear or freshly painted front door, some potted plants flanking the entry. Order those fake ones on Amazon. They don't look terrible and you don't have to water them. In all of our established neighborhoods, Sherwood, Maumelle, etc., where a lot of homes have mature landscaping, a tidy and well-kept exterior immediately sets you apart and sets the tone for the showing and what they can expect when they walk through the front door. So think of it this way. If the outside looks neglected, the buyer walks in already looking for the problems. Well, they don't take care of the yard, so what else do they not take care of? So if the outside looks loved, they walk in expecting to like it. You're framing their whole experience before they open the front door, literally when they pull up or drive by before they're showing. So pressure washing your driveway and walkway is cheap and it's a dramatic improvement. A new doormat, clean house numbers, costs little to nothing. And the front of your house is your thumbnail, like for a YouTube video. So make it click-worthy. Make people want to stop when they're driving down the street looking at your house because they're going to drive by before they come. Number 5, a genuine deep clean and just some small repairs you've been putting off. That leaky faucet, the door that sticks a little bit, the cracked switch plate, the toilet that runs. None of those are expensive on their own, but together they really send a message of neglect. So a pile of little unfixed things tells a buyer, either consciously or subconsciously, this home just hasn't been well maintained. What else is wrong? So knock them out and remove all those little doubts. Then have the home professionally deep cleaned. You can do it yourself, but remember, you got to do it all. We're not talking about wiping down the countertops with some Clorox wipes. We got to do the baseboards. We got to do the windows. We got to do the grout. We got to do inside the appliances. The whole works. A truly clean home feels newer than it is, and buyers equate clean with well-maintained. Whether those two things equate or not, that's how a buyer sees it. It's amazing how much that a spotless home can do for perceived value, which turns into dollars at the closing table. So walk room to room with a notepad and just list everything. I've been meaning to fix that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Have your carpets professionally cleaned or replaced if they need them. Carpet is not expensive and it pays for itself. Clean equals well cared for in a buyer's mind, remember. So I share seller strategy like this every week, prep, pricing, and what the Central Arkansas data is really telling us. So if you're even thinking about listing in the next year, maybe 18 months, hit subscribe and you'll head into it better prepared than probably almost any seller in your neighborhood or on the block. You'll be happy to hear when your agent comes to talk to you. So let's tie it all together now. None of these 5 is a renovation. And you're not redoing the kitchen. You're not adding a bathroom. You're making sure that when your home shows up next to the competition side by side, that it is the one that looks bright. It looks cared for. It looks ready to move into. So paint, declutter, some lighting, curb appeal, a deep clean with small repairs. That's the whole list. And it's a few hundred to, on the outside, a couple of $1,000s. It's not tens of $1,000s. in a market where buyers are quick to dismiss anything that looks tired, the prep work is exactly what moves you into the 2-week or under sale category instead of that expired pile. So the homes that are selling fast in Maumelle, Little Rock, Sherwood, Pleasant Valley, Heights, Hillcrest, Benton, Bryant aren't always the fanciest. They are the ones that are priced correctly and presented well. So get those two working together and the market does the rest. If you'd like just a walkthrough of what would give your home the biggest return before you list it in the next 12 months, I'm glad to come take a look and tell you honestly where your dollars are the very best spent. There's no obligation. It's just a real plan so that you can start prepping your house for sale. So be sure to like and subscribe. Reach out at our website, arproperty.com. Shoot me a quick text at 501-804-9942 and make sure that you check us out next week for more great insight.